Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We're just going to hop right into the tutorial. I'm going to start by priming my skin with the Becca First Light Priming Filter. This is going to moisturize my skin and cancel out any dullness. I'm just going to rub that all over my face and let my skin absorb that. Next, for another boost of moisture, because I've been super into dewy skin, I'm just going to spritz my face with the Smashbox priming water and then fill my pores with the Smashbox Photo Finish primer. Just pat that in my problem areas, my nose, my cheeks. And now, this is the Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette by BH Cosmetics. The original palette was amazing, and I had to buy this because of the amazing metallics and the two new highlighter shades. Whoa! So I'm going to prime my eyelids using my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I had an eyeshadow primer out for this, and then I dropped it, and I don't know where it went. So I didn't feel like digging for a different primer, so I just used my concealer. So I'm just going to pat that all over my eyelid, and I'm going to set that with some translucent powder so we have a good base for our eyeshadow. And this is the NYC Smooth Skin loose translucent powder. Now we're going to go in with this peachy brown shade in the palette, this very top corner one, and just going to flick that in my crease using the Sigma E35. This is going to be our transition shade. This is a nice, I think this shade is in the original palette, and I've definitely hit pan on it. So just going to dust that all in the crease so our eyeshadows will all blend together nicely. We're not really going for a super blown out look, just something a little dramatic in bronze. Now I'm going in with this mid-tone brown to deepen up the crease using that same Sigma E35. Just going to deepen that up, especially in the outer part of the eye. I'm just going to flick it inward, and then I'm going to blend using a fluffy crease brush. This is a Sigma E40. And now we're going to go back in with more of that mid-tone brown with the same Sigma E35 and just build that up. We're not going to do an intense smoky eye, we're just going to create some dimension. Now with this deep chocolatey shade, actually it's not very deep at all, I'd say this is a hot cocoa shade. Now we're just going to deepen up the outer V to add more dimension. Like I said, it's not going to be smoky, it's just going to be a bronze eye, I guess. And now we're going in with this bronze metallic shade. This has a pinky yellow duochrome flip. We're going to take that on a flat shader brush. This one is by ColourPop. They had a special a long time ago, and I got like 6 brushes. So I'm going to use that flat shader brush to pack on that eyeshadow. Just remember to pat it on. Do not use windshield wiper motions, because you're just going to move the color around and you're never going to be able to build it up the way you want to. So just pat, pat, pat all on your eyelid until you get the desired intensity that you want. So just keep applying and dipping your brush as you need more color. And then I'm going to blend a little bit so that's more seamless. I think I put a little more of that mid-tone brown on the brush. And now I'm going to spritz my shader brush with a little setting spray, and then I'm going to go back into that metallic bronzy shade, and I'm going to pat some more of that directly in the center of the eye just to make it pop a little more and give it more dimension. Like, I don't want this to be like incredibly smoky. I feel like every look on my channel is a smoky eye. I just want this to be dramatic, but not dramatic. I don't know. Now I'm going to do my foundation. This is the Maybelline Dream Cushion Foundation. I'm going to dot this all over my face and then blend it out with my Pure Cosmetics blending sponge. I love this way more than the L'Oreal. This one has a bit more thickness, and I think it's way more luminous than the L'Oreal Cushion Foundation. like after you see me blend this out, you'll see what I mean. Like just, and definitely priming with those moisturizing primers helps, but even alone this foundation is way more luminous. Like look at that glow. Just look, like seriously, I love this foundation. And now I'm going to conceal. This is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is in the shade Vanilla, and I'm going to draw this out in a triangle underneath my eyes like usual, and right directly underneath my eye to cover up any darkness, and then I'm going to use it to highlight on the bridge of my nose and on my chin. I'm going to blend that out with the same blending sponge by Pure Cosmetics, and then we are going to bake. I feel like I'm super late on loving the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer because the first time I tried it, I hated it because I had oily skin and I thought it didn't work for me. But now I'm embracing the dew, so I really want a glowing bronze look. Now, I had to switch to filming with my iPhone because the battery died in my camera and I didn't have a backup charged and I didn't want to refilm, so I just switched to my iPhone, so that's why it looks different. I'm going to bake directly underneath my eyes, and then I'm going to do my brows. I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow and the number 7 brush, I think. And this is the Dip Brow in the shade dark brown or deep brown. I typically use my brow powder pencil by NYX to fill in my brows, but I've been feeling a bolder brow lately, so I'm just going to fill in, like outline the shape of my brow and then fill in as I see fit with more product. See, do you see the difference? Like, I'm always amazed by how different I can make my brows look, like how I can transform my brows with just a little product. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that's why I love makeup so much. You can do anything you want with makeup and make yourself look any way you want, and it's just so cool. It's just so cool. So I'm going to continue filling in my brows. This is so boring. I feel like everyone's brow routine is different, but I feel like I just get bored with brows. Even though it's so cool, just watching people do their brows, I'm bored by it. I'm sure a ton of people feel the same way. You're probably like, wow, filling in brows just like everyone else does. I guess, I don't know, we're almost done. I'm just going to blend that color out with the spoolie end and make sure my brows kind of match. Sisters, not twins. Cousins, not sisters. Whatever. Now I'm going to use my Brow Gal clear brow gel just to set those in place. I have some long ass brow hairs, and this brow gel really helps. I'm going to brush away that bake. Look at that glow. I'm not even wearing any highlighter. And I'm going to contour. This is the Anastasia Cream Contour Kit. I'm going to use this cool tone brown shade in my Moda Prismatic brush to apply the color, and I'm going to sculpt out my cheeks using that, and I'm going to kind of hook it up a little bit just to give my cheeks, like my actual cheek, the illusion of fullness. And I'm going to contour my nose, my forehead, and my lower lip. And I'm going to take a bigger Moda Prismatic brush and just blend that color out. I love these brushes. I cannot get enough of them. They just blend out the colors so flawlessly and so seamlessly, and they don't move around my foundation underneath. That is the most important thing to me when I'm choosing face brushes. I want a brush that is not going to move around the product underneath. It's just going to blend out whatever is on top. I hate brushes that make my foundation streaky, that totally just blend away any work I've done. Oh my god, look at it. Now it's time to set that contour. This is the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer in the shade Tantastic, I think. It smells like coconuts. It smells so good. It's an expensive bronzer, but you get so much product, and this is probably the best bronzer I've ever used. I'm going to use this all summer long, I swear. And if I hit pan, I'm gonna cry. They should make this a permanent shade. Also, the white packaging, wow, I cannot talk. The white packaging makes me die. Now I'm going to clean up using my Pure Cosmetics sponge, and I'm just going to, you know, sculpt out that bottom contour just a little bit because I brought it down just a little too far. Now I'm going to highlight. This is the Nars Illuminating Blush in Hot Sand. It's not a blush, it's a highlight. It's a highlight. So I'm just going to put that on the high points of my face. I love this highlight because it is the perfect wet skin highlight. It is expensive AF, but Lord of mercy, I can't live without it. So I'm just going to continue to add highlight, cake it on, and I'm going to brush away that bake with a large powder brush. And then we are going to finish off the eyes. You know what I'm about to use, girl. This is the MAC Costa Riche Eye Kohl. If I'm going to smoke out my bottom lash line, this is what I'm using. 10 out of 10 every single time. So I'm just going to apply the color to my waterline and lash line. I don't care. It's not going to be surprise. Wow. Precise. It's not going to be pretty, but don't worry. We're going to blend. Oh, we're going to blend. So we're going to go back in with that mid-tone brown on that Sigma E35 and just blend. We're going to go to town. Bring it down as far as you want. I don't really think I brought it down that far this time. Like I said, I don't want this to be super dramatic. I just want this to be a fresh but glamorous going out look. So I'm going to continue blending until it looks the way I want it to. So just blend, blend, blend. Be patient with this. I feel like people really give up on their lower lash lines when it can really make the look. It really ties everything together. And so now I'm going in with this pinky highlight in the palette, and I'm going to use that to highlight my inner corners. I also think this has a duochrome flip, kind of a icy blue flip in it. It's pink but flips kind of blue. I really like that. So I'm going to comb my lashes with some mascara. This is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. Just going to peel the hair out of my face and then give my lashes a quick coat. And now I'm going in with these beautiful lashes by Cake Face Beauty. These are the Kim Tai collaboration called Lionhearted. Wow, these are dramatic and honestly so cheap. Like, when you think of dramatic, quote, natural looking lashes, you think you're gonna pay like $40 for one pair of lashes, but these are $18 and they are dramatic. They are so beautiful. So now I'm just gonna do the lips. I applied ColourPop Matte X Lippy Sticks in She Bad, and I'm going over that with Marc Jacobs Moon Glow Gloss. I wanted to use Sugar, but this one is more pale. And now I'm just going to take down my hair, and this is the finished look. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you like this look, this bronze fresh face look. And, you know, just keep doing you this summer. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.